Lately it feels like everyone is chasing something louder. Bigger goals, more hustle, more noise. But what if the life you actually want doesn't look impressive at all? What if it's reading books, going for nature walks, sitting quietly in a cafe somewhere? What if it's being at peace with yourself? What if it's slow mornings, a job that doesn't drain you, and just a slower pace of life? What if you want a life that gives you time to rest and time to think? So many people nowadays desire having a more quiet life because the world is so loud and it's getting louder and louder every day. As I got older, I thought that I needed to be chasing more and doing more and constantly moving and improving and on the go. But I realised that I just want a peaceful life. I want a life where I can do the things that I enjoy and not do too much, just enough. I want a job that's not stressful, that's laid back, that gives me time with my family and the freedom to do things. I think that's what a lot of people want. There's been this quiet shift happening. Not everyone wants to be famous. Not everyone wants a side hustle or a personal brand or a packed calendar. More and more people, especially introverts, are just realising that they want less. They don't want more. They want less noise, less going on, less clutter, less chaos, less trying to chase things that other people are chasing. We want a world that gives us time to think and experience things. The fast-paced way of life is not for us. It's for those that like the noise and the chaos, and the ones that want to constantly be chasing things. It's okay if you don't have anything to chase. It's okay if you just want a simple life where all you do is the things you enjoy. Choosing a quieter life is about choosing yourself. I think for introverts especially, the world is so loud. There's so much going on all the time. Having to keep up with other people drains us. We feel like we need to keep up with other people, and we feel like that we are failing if we don't. We recharge in quiet, which is why we crave it so much. We were sold the idea that success looks one type of way. That's more money, more visibility, more productivity, but more pressure. But when people achieve that version of success, they find out that they're miserable, they're overworked, they're doing too much, they're burnt out and they're disconnected, and the money probably isn't even worth it. So now people are asking better questions, like, do I actually want this job? Does it fulfill me? Do I want recognition or do I want peace? Am I chasing goals or just running from silence? For a lot of people, the answer is I don't want to win louder. I just want to live calmer. Now I want you to remember that wanting a quiet life isn't settling. It's not a failure. And it's not you giving up or wanting the easy way out. Wanting a quiet life doesn't mean you lack ambition or that you don't want success. And it doesn't mean you're falling behind. A quiet life can still include meaningful work, and it can give you creative fulfillment and financial stability. A quiet life just means you do it differently to other people. Some people just don't want the spotlight, they don't want the chaos, they just want the peace. I don't want to rush through life, and I think a lot of us do. I think a lot of us feel like we need to keep going, like we're on a treadmill, but a treadmill never stops. So a lot of us want to get off the treadmill and slow down, take that nice quiet walk in the country. We want to feel connected. We don't want to burn out. We just want to live, and live slowly and peacefully. And if something costs you your peace, it's too expensive. So if you want a quiet life, ask yourself, what currently drains me? Where can I simplify my life? What can I get rid of? What can I think about that will change what's currently working for me and what's not? And what makes me happy? That's the most important question, is what makes you happy? If you want a quiet life, find out what makes you happy first. Envision what that quiet life looks like, and then think about how you can get there. Always choose depth over noise. For a quiet life, you don't need dozens and dozens of friends. You don't need dozens of people, and I'm sure you realise this. Remember, quiet doesn't mean lonely. You can have one or two really meaningful connections that bring so much value to your life, and that's all you need. Now remember, you don't need to apologise for wanting peace, and don't apologise for going slow. Don't apologise for not living up to other people's expectations. Just because someone else is living a full-on fast life doesn't mean you need to as well. Remember this, the quiet life is a form of freedom. Maybe the reason more people want a quiet life is because they've seen what the noise does to us. They've experienced it. The draining, the overwhelming, the overworking, everything that just leads to too much going on at once, too much for us to handle. A quiet life may seem like less, but it gives us so much more. So don't apologise for wanting more peace and more space and just less noise, because that's okay. That's what you want. That's what will work for you. I guarantee you that more people will start realising that a quiet life is much more appealing than one that is filled with chaos and schedules and too much going on. If you're someone that craves a quiet life, let me know what that looks like for you. And if you're someone that's currently living a quiet life, what's it like? So thank you so much for watching, and always be your wonderful introverted self.